Greetings. Today I'm going to tell you a story about how you can become the local Al Capone of your own business to dominate the local market. And yes, no, you don't have to do anything illegal, alright? What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go over a specific case of, like, let's say an example would be like of a business would be like a barbershop, alright? So like usually I work with a lot of barbershops, but this could apply to any and all businesses that are service-based or locally based in an area. So let's take the barbershop for example. So the most recurring problems when you are a barbershop owner are you have like so many different things to do. You have admin to do, you have like actual service providing to do, maybe you actually also cut hair on the team. You have like so many different things to do. You have to coordinate, you have to do everything. So at the end of the day, you kind of feel burnt out. Your calendar is like pretty full and you have literally zero time, right? So that's kind of the common pattern that I found every time. And so to fix this, I was thinking after like basically let's jump into story time now, all right? So I was with my brother and we were down the road at the Muay Thai gym on our way after the workout. So we have this massively intense workout. After the workout, we're on our way to the spa. And so on our way to the spa, like this is the only picture I could find that makes sense on Canva. On our way to the spa, we thought like, okay, we're working with a few barbershops so far and we need to find something that equates extreme amounts of money in the lowest amount of time possible. And we came up with this interesting idea, which is basically very interesting because it doesn't you don't need to become famous, you don't need to go viral, you don't need to create a social media account, you don't need any and all of that. What you only need is a solid barbershop brand. You need a solid, very like a shop like that gives a good service that people actually want to go to. You have a lot of reviews and social proof and people actually care about who you are as a brand. If you don't do this, it's going to be very hard to put the strategy into place. So back to the story. So basically we were at the spa, right? We were thinking like, okay, just throwing ideas at the wall and seeing what works, what doesn't work, and just thinking about them with my brother. And we came to the idea, was like, okay, what if we combined our own things? And we're like, okay. We're talking to these people, and I was like, okay, well, social media is fucking slow. So Instagram, no. TikTok, no. And so we came up with the idea of, wait for it, local competitor outreach. So what we thought is we could do is, this is kind of what we do for our business, like more personally. What we do is we go see other businesses in person and we offer them our services. We say like, hey, are you looking for X, Y, and Z? Are you looking for like to grow your business? Maybe you have a shitty website that you think you need to make better, or maybe you worked with a previous marketer before but they were shit or they gave up, and so you're kind of left in the dirt and being like, oh, I don't know what to do anymore. I don't have time to manage this. I don't want to learn marketing, but I know I need somebody to take care of it. Maybe your current marketing team is bad. They don't know what they're doing. You're just paying them like a revenue every month and you're not actually making more money. So yeah, we come in, we do this. And so we thought maybe we could do that for our current clients actually. So the strategy I came up with was we could, on the behalf of the client that we're working with, go to other local competitors and say, hey, talk to the owner. We say, hey, we're working with this person. We know that we're the best marketing people in the local area. So we are going to destroy you in terms of competition, in terms of gathering new clients. You're basically very rarely gonna get new clients since we're gonna be one of the best shops until our capacity is basically full. So to avoid you getting less revenue or like basically failing in the business side of things financially, what we're offering is we are offering to buy out your location and your shop for free. Yes, for free. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna tell us how much money you're paying yourself at the end of the month, and we're gonna offer you that, and we're gonna pay that for you forever. And so what you're gonna just do is give your shop over to us. We're gonna manage everything. We have this other client here who's gonna help us manage everything. So we're gonna basically manage his shop, their shop, your shop, everybody's shop, and we're gonna present and slap one logo on every location. So what that's going to allow us to do is present a united marketing front as a single brand in a local area, which is one of the most important parts if you actually want to make more money, because if you are not able to do that, you'll always have competitors and they're always going to be like gnawing at the money that you could possibly make total, right? So there's that. And what we're going to do is we're going to offer you an additional 5 to 10% of the total revenue that basically we would make on the total of the marketing that we are going to slap on top. So we'll be running marketing campaigns, ads, basically everything in the local area at such a high leverage, such a high leverage point that we're going to be making more money by the simple fact that we only have one brand, we have no competitors. And since we'll be making so much more money, all of the owners that give us their shop and let us manage it, and like we're basically just going to pay them a retainer every month on how much money they were already making, plus the bonus based on how much marketing we make from the actual marketing actions. Basically, it's a win-win for everybody. Our first client, the original client, the brand, makes more money. We as the marketing partners make more money, and the owners of the shops that we buy out also make more money because we're able to slap down our marketing, elite marketing on their shop to make more money. So basically everybody's happy, win-win for everybody. All of the owners get full access to their time because they're not working anymore unless they want to. Then we can negotiate a partnership deal where they can still work in the shop and still cut hair because maybe it's their passion, but otherwise we would be taking care of everything and everybody would just be making more money. And the thing is, when you actually think about the clientele, they won't really care under whose brand the shop actually is, because at the end of the day they just want a really good service. They want to feel good, they want to pay for a price that seems fair and that makes sure that they feel good about themselves at the end of the day, right? And this strategy works so well because, well, you actually shop as an opportunity and not as just somebody just buying out their business and asking them to walk away. You're basically incentivizing people as if you were doing marketing by giving them a reward in exchange for something that you want. So you offer them money and time for their location in exchange for you taking care of the location, the barbers they already employ, contractors, any and all of it. Supplies, taking care of the shop, basically everything. And so this idea is kind of funny because I was talking about it with one of my clients, and he says, have you been watching Godfather or Al Capone or something? And I was like, you know what, actually that's kind of true, that's kind of funny. You kind of can manipulate a local market by just buying out every location. So you have multiple options when it comes to this. This is one of the most interesting options that I came up with because it allows you to do it with zero capital. The only capital you need is the investment as a security deposit. If you want to make sure you don't go bankrupt by doing this, you just need to be good at managing businesses, and you just need to have the confidence to back it up. You might sleep less, maybe. Who cares? So there you have it. If you want to become your local Al Capone in business, you now know what to do. Now, this is one of the best ideas I could think about because it helps people make more money. it gives them more freedom and more time. So since that's basically the premise of, like, basically everybody wants this, it's going to be a very, very interesting thing to see how people use it and how people like actually put it into use, because this is a very scary and daunting like task. Like putting it together, actually putting a plan together, organizing it, and actually seeing it through is very scary, very like daunting, and not many people are going to put it together. So if you jump on this right off the bat, as soon as you hear this idea, and you actually talk to somebody about it, you might jump onto something, an opportunity of a lifetime. So if you want to talk about more ideas or stuff like this, like that revolves around dominating the local markets or or marketing for businesses online, let me know. You can check the link in my bio or in the description. You can check out my website or check out my Instagram, so that way you can just send me a DM if you want to have a chat with me. There is no problem with that. I'm open to talk about any and all ideas, because I want to keep making more money and I want to help people make more money. So if we can all do that together, it's just better for everybody. Your network is your net worth. Somebody said that to me recently. Thought I would share it. And yeah, if you like the video, please share it. Please tell other people this is a really interesting idea, unless you didn't like it. And then just let me know what you think in the comments. And I wish you the best and have a great day.